introduction to myself, I'm Tyson Haderlie. It's nice to meet you guys. I am a nurse anesthetist and anesthesia provider, so that's my job at the hospital. I work 4 days a week, 40 hours. I've got 2 young kids, a 2 and a 3-year-old, and a wife, Kaylee Haderlie. Typical day is I wake up right around 5:45 or so in the morning, get ready, head over to work, see my patients, do the pre-ops on them, get the anesthesia ready for surgery, put my patients to sleep, do surgery, head to the recovery room, make sure everything's good to go. And then I head home for the day, usually around 5 p.m. or so. Get home, see my family, give all my family time to everybody as much as I can. And then when the kiddos get ready to sleep, it's either workout time or, if it's not a day to work out, it's hang out with the wife, maybe watch Netflix or something.
I had my son, and then 9 months later, I had gotten pregnant with my daughter, so I didn't have time to lose the baby weight. So we were thick in postpartum, sleepless nights, not taking care of ourselves, our diet, exercise wasn't even a thing. I just remember little things like getting down on the floor to clean up after my kids, and then standing back up and just feeling out of breath and like it was hard to get off the floor. That was a really big thing.
Back in January, I got my labs tested, and one of the things that I noticed was my hemoglobin A1C. I have a family history of type 2 diabetes, and so I was just barely into that pre-diabetic range. So that was just a little bit of a wake-up call that even at 32 years old, it wasn't too young for me to start getting some of those conditions, so I wanted to make a change.
We were definitely just surviving, not thriving. Our health was put on the back burner for so long that it was time. So January 1st, new year, new me, we got to it.
Yeah, last January, that was when we finally decided to make a change. I was coming across some YouTube videos, and then there was one that was talking about Speedient's Gym Monster. Just looking at all the different YouTube videos of seeing reviews from people, comparing the 2 options, I felt that like the Gym Monster 2 was the perfect piece of equipment for us.
I work 3 days a week as a nurse anesthetist, so the other 4 days I'm at home with my kids, and they're working out with me, or during their nap time, I'm doing it. So just 2 upper body and 2 lower body days a week.
With all my other previous, diets and exercise, attempts, I was consistent for a month or 2, and then I'd start to fall off and lose interest. But the Gym Monster 2, with all the different programs and now the new AI customization stuff, it's just super easy to stay consistent. So this is the first piece of equipment that I've had that I've been able to easily stay consistent and motivated. Every single week. I don't think I've missed a workout except for when we've gone on a vacation in over a year. I'm 4 times a week consistently, always do the entire workouts.
The biggest change in my body has probably been just how healthy I feel. I don't feel run down anymore. I don't feel short of breath. I can chase after my kids, which is huge. I honestly feel like a new person this year. Like, I was a caterpillar, now I'm a butterfly. I know that's cheesy, but it's been a total transformation.
I just felt so much healthier, especially after like the first 20 pounds that I lost. I just felt lighter, everything was easier, playing with my kids, running around the house, not as tiring, things like that. And then just the confidence looking in the mirror, knowing that you're starting to look a little bit better, people noticing and mentioning like, hey, you're looking great, man. So just a really good confidence booster, seeing all the different progress and stuff. It helps you stay consistent.
These changes have affected our family, not only for hopefully our futures, but it's hopefully going to change our kids' futures for the better. In that our kids work out with us. They'll come in the garage. Jax will pretend to be doing push-ups with us. So he'll grow up knowing that fitness and health is a priority. And we didn't have that growing up. I never had parents that worked out or took nutrition seriously, and so I think we're good influences on our family now, and that's really important.